miss so much. I miss so much.
For all of our content creators out there, for all of our podcasters, people that are on social media, anybody that makes a video of anything to be able to post online, I think we've all gone through times where we have done something in its totality, completed something, and the file is missing.
And there's no way to get rid of it. Like, 8 fail safes. I feel like no matter what, if you're doing any type of creation, bro, you're gonna lose something. And I've lost a couple episodes alone. I think we probably recorded like 3, 4.
Like redos.
Yeah, and had to redo the whole thing.
And through those processes, it hurts because it's like, yo, you was giving game. You were performing, you were doing your thing, you were in a flow state, and then you have nothing to show for it. But you've put in the work, you've gone through the process, and now the second time around, it's either if you've gone through practice, the second time around, you either get it better and more efficient, or
It's worse.
it's worse. It's up to you.
And we lost it.
The choice is yours. You know what I'm saying? So today, first and foremost, good morning, good afternoon, good whatever time it's in, because you're alive. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of the Perspective Podcast. Y'all know y'all got here. You have Roman here with you.
And Joshua.
You know what I'm saying? We already did an hour episode. That episode was an hour, I promise you. You know what I'm saying? We was going through it. And now we got to do it again.
We're going to condense it. We're going to give you the footnotes, condensed, way better.
Yeah, man. We're really going
better
through it, So today's episode, you guys know that we are in a series of uncovering the mask. Right now, we're on episode 139 in totality. Our next episode is just next week, Wednesday, because 3 things are for certain. Number 1, God is real. Make sure you read your Bible, get into your word. Number 2, the tax man is coming for you, so make sure you pay your taxes and your credit card. And number 3, no matter what happens, there's going to be another episode of the Perspective Podcast every Wednesday. Right now, we're on episode 139. Next episode is 140. We got some big plan for y'all, so make sure y'all tap in, tune in, subscribe, comment, like, press that little bell notification so we become your favorite YouTuber. Y'all know what it is. Today's episode, because we've been in a series of uncovering the mask. Our first episode was being a whore for attention, understanding that attention might be a commodity, yes, but some of us are whores for attention, and understanding the gravitas of what that means. Our second episode was rehabbing the heart, right? I've been through many surgeries, so I understand what rehab looks like, but we don't do rehab on some of our vital organs like our heart, and conditioning our heart and understanding what that means as well. We had performative man, especially the black man, and understanding what it is to be a performative man. And it was a conversation we had with our dear friend Worthy. I know I'm missing an episode. I think it was rehab, attention, and there's one more episode.
Performative.
That was I think the 4th. I think there's another one I'm missing. And one of my favorites. Oh my gosh, I'm mad that I'm gonna miss it though, because it's like, lust. There it is, lust. I know it was one of my favorites, lust or love, and how the difference between it, right? How many times that we search for love in lust, and then we complain and think, well, why don't we have love? It's because we're looking in the wrong places. And so this episode is the understanding that sometimes you need to be stripped before you are crowned king. Stripped before you are crowned. You gotta go through the process of certain things before you get the pleasure of having the platform for certain things. And we, like I said, we already had an hour going back and forth, and we came to a standstill because our perspectives are a little bit different. So if you want to just explain your perspective on it, and then I can come in and explain mine.
Yeah, it started.
It was a lot. I'm telling you, it was about
I'm trying to definitely like
condense it a little bit.
Yeah, give you like the footnotes, the important parts.
Just talk your talk. You good?
The understanding that I have is that everything matters, and being stripped does not just happen away from everybody. I think it happens in front of you people, especially if you're doing the work in front of people. So like we gotta understand we're going against pastors and people in positions of power for like, you were saying if someone gets married, they start a marriage
Ministry.
channel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And my kind of pushback was that you start something when you have the passion for it, and you do it because you only learn through the doing. And the best way to know something, truly know something, or to show that you truly know something is to teach it. Because and that was taught to me when I was at school. It was like when you have an exam, have somebody to talked about the exam with. So everyone before tests would be telling each other, testing each other on the exam, because like it's by regurgitating it shows a knowledge of knowing it. So yeah, was just like you got to go through the process. Everything matters. I was under that. It doesn't necessarily, the views don't change the game. The views don't change the work, or it doesn't change the process. So that's I guess the best I can give you guys, just a footnote, I guess.
I'm telling you, man, we went through about an hour of it, and I don't want to say that I think we just had different perspectives. So yes, you're right that everything matters, right? And we talked about that, the practice. AI is famous for saying practice. I'm an MVP, and we here talking about practice. Like, it wasn't, I didn't miss a game. It was practice, and practice is important. Going through the process is important. And I think even the pushback on the marriage ministry was just some people rush to ministry and rush to minister before they've actually been through the process. That we kind of skip steps and feel like, as long as I'm alive and I'm an expert, where it's like, let's also be honest about where we are and the positions that we're in, because a lot of what our world looks like is a lot of people fabricating a life to look a certain way and to operate in a certain way when they're not really living like that, right? I think what we all love is somebody that is living through authenticity, right? So my favorite pastor, and who my pastor is Philip Anthony Mitchell. Why? Because he'll cry on stage and show emotion. He preaches the word, and goes straight to the word and doesn't try to sugarcoat. But also on top of that he talks about his struggles. He talks about the things that he deals with, and it's a lot more raw. So it's maybe some people don't like that, but I think we've done church all of our lives where people present themselves a certain way, and we're pastors' kids ourselves. I've seen what happens behind the veil, and where people present themselves to look a certain way or to act a certain way because that's what they've been taught to look and act like, but don't really live it in their real day-to-day lives, but then try to minister to people and condemn people for what they've gone through when they also do things in their private time. So it's just about the process, going through the process, right? I heard pushback.
I have
I'm
pushback. It's like, does the message, is a good message only good based on the messenger? Like if I tell you not to sin, doesn't matter if I'm sinning. That's like my kind of like, and that's how I feel with Hillsong's, the Carl Lenz guy. It's like, and that's what we were talking about the last thing we watched the documentary. It's like he changed so many lives, and I'm sure for the better. And there's other people that have been affected negatively, of course, and now hearing the stories now, come on, bro. But you can't deny the good that happened regardless of who he was as a person.
Okay, so if I do something bad in my private time, but then I do some good things on the odd time, does that mean I'm a good or a bad person?
That's a God thing. I can't answer that.
I'm only saying it because you do something good, yes, in one arena, but then in another arena you do something bad.
And that's,
yes, you might think that the good outweighs the bad, but in God's eyes, sin is sin is sin. So it's like it doesn't matter what you
disagree.
Sin is sin is sin.
I would disagree with the point you're trying to make by
Why?
sin is sin because in the same sense, the good does outweigh the bad.
It never does.
That's how we go to heaven.
No, you don't go to heaven by your works.
But I'm saying you go to heaven by your heart.
So your heart posture is different than and it's not even by your heart. It's accepting Jesus into your heart. But I'm saying that your sin by you doing good works it's different.
It does.
No.
If it couldn't, then we're all going to hell. No.
How do you not go to hell?
By accepting Him in your heart.
Okay, so then is it by your action or is it by accepting God?
Do you think your heart is just as involved as in the sin as it is in the?
Is it you're gonna sin regardless every day? So if it's by sin, you're going to sin. That's you're born into sin. Unless you are Jesus, you are born into sin. So I'm saying that it's not by your action, it's about your heart posture, and you saying that I'm accepting Jesus Christ into my heart and I'm living for Him, but you're still gonna sin even after living for Him. We made the example of David.
Go.
David was a shepherd, right? He goes from being a shepherd to then slaying Goliath. Now you're at a pinnacle in society. It is like being
drop 40 on the Bucks.
I wouldn't even equate it to this is a man that for 13 days straight called out all of y'all.
Like a nobody?
You know what I'm saying? It's
like
he called out everybody.
Someone gets gold in gold medalist, like you never heard of them before.
I want to say even bigger.
But you know, like gold medalists,
yeah,
get
huge,
gold,
and then everybody
right back down.
So maybe gold medal,
like
right?
I worked my whole life for it.
And now you finally get there, and then it's quiet.
Okay, but let's go off that. I think it's close.
I can go off gold medal, right?
Okay.
You're at a place of peak,
yeah,
and then you go back into obscurity. You go back to being a shepherd, and the shepherd isn't a bad thing because that's also a role. It's a position. It develops you and so God puts you in a place, anoints you, puts you in a place, and then strips you, and now it humbles you, and now it shows you who you rely on. It shows you that you are still mortal, you are still man. It doesn't discount what you've done, but he is trying to build you into this powerful man by giving you this thing, this he gives you this place and shows you where your purpose is, but then says there's so much more in store. But I gotta bring you back to being a shepherd. I gotta also humble you and bring you back there, right? And so we use that example to just say that David was anointed before he slays Goliath. He knew that he was anointed beforehand. He then does that big thing. He goes to the Olympics, and then after the Olympics, he goes back to being, I want to say a nobody. A nobody, right? Does that mean that he wasn't destined for greatness? No. It just means his time wasn't ready to be on the platform yet.
And sorry.
Yeah.
My opinion what I said was like, when he became a shepherd again, is he not qualified to tell people how to kill Goliaths?
And
just because he's not.
And I would say that what he would have said as if somebody came and said to him, like, yo, how do I kill Goliath? He would have said, believe in the Lord. Not pick up a slingshot and try 1,000,000 times. Believe in the man that sent me, because I was underqualified.
But you gotta understand, that's the same thing as being in a marriage and saying, just talk, have communication. It's the same thing.
Imagine I'm doing a marriage ministry and somebody asks me about marriage advice, and I say, go into your word and worship with your partner. Versus, oh my God, yeah, what, you're going through that? So what, me and my dad, and
that kind of makes it like every answer is God.
No, but you use what actually brought you through things, right? So the marriage example I think is different than the David example, because that's who brought
you through everything.
Who qualified David to do that? Why didn't anybody else come through that had more experience, or any of the other brothers get anointed?
Who qualifies you to do anything? God. Come on. Yeah.
You wanted to say my point. I was like, then make me land.
Oh, I thought you were asking me.
I'm walking it down.
Okay.
Sometimes you trying to walk it down.
But that's why I would say too. That's why I would say too. Like, the process is
doing it.
The qualifying is a yourself thing. So the two group people that started the pod or about marriage counseling, that's a conversation between them two and the Lord to be like, yeah, the opinion, we look at it and like, you're not qualified, but God qualified me.
True.
And that's why I say it's subjective, because you can't argue with someone saying
God qualified me.
God qualified me. How can you argue that?
Yeah,
It's like I'm going to a gay, and not gay killers, murderers, the thief beside Jesus. I'm going to heaven.
Yes.
And outside looking in, it's like, you sure?
You?
You paused it, but
I don't know if you got the key for that. You got a wristband?
but really and truly, we can't
tell me without a
say
wristband. Yeah.
can't say they're not.
For sure. And that's why I don't judge in that capacity of saying like,
say I judge like a motherfucker.
you might judge somebody, but I'm saying
Judge like a
I'm
motherfucker.
not condemning you and saying
little
you're
grace.
not going. You know what I'm saying? No, because at the end of the day, that's
don't
not.
know.
I don't know your heart posture. I don't know what you've been through. I don't know. I always said it to women. I said, yo, I can't be mad at your past if I wasn't there to affect it. I wasn't there. So whatever you did,
I feel you, big dog. I feel you, big dog. I feel you. But that's not the case.
I'm saying you can't.
That's a lie. Because that is not the case at all. You, brother, come on. I get it. That's a girl's gonna hear that and gonna think, "Wow, he's not judging me."
How can you can't really judge them.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
One more time. People in the back can't hear you. I have to judge you on your past actions. It shows me who you are.
Yes.
Especially if I'm not around. Because what you gonna do? This how you act without me? I got some work to do then to change your circumstance. It's like, nah, she got a good head on her shoulders. She needs me. Like, I can help. But she's good.
But as soon as you leave,
she going right back.
she gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. Oh, okay. Well, I'm just.
I get it though. That's a great young bulls listening. Take that shit. Take that and apply that. Y'all saw the Hezzy move. Apply that.
Tweed.
That's a good cross.
Jesus.
Two step. Nah, that's good stuff.
That's three killing.
But what I would say in the stripping and being crowned is, again, just like, you only really know by going through it. David had to kill the Goliath. I think it's so essential to his story because it really made him believe, not just anyone else, made him believe what he's capable of and see, I'm capable of this through God. Like, I can do it.
Can I tell you? I think it goes before Goliath. Before Goliath, he already kills a lion.
That's what I'm saying. Remember when I said why he believed the pastor? Then you're like, I've never heard that before.
No, he never. But he didn't slay the lion.
Of course,
he
didn't slay another Goliath. But I was just saying, like,
I'm saying not with the slingshot. That's why you said the slingshot. You didn't say.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Maybe
through the other episode,
he
said the slingshot. David used the slingshot and
he killed other things. With the slingshot. He knows he was capable of it.
Okay, so I wasn't making the correlation, because you just said slingshot. So
sorry.
But he kills a lion before he kills Goliath.
And like killing Goliath made him believe, like, bro, I can do this.
Yeah, and nobody else believed in him. Nobody else seen that the same.
No one else will. Most likely.
It's like his father, his brother, nobody, right? Because he was a shepherd. But it just saying that the process that you go through to become king, the process that you go through to have the platform, there's a stripping process. Everybody has paid a price to be in the position that they're in, right? Whether that's monetary value, whether that's time, whether that's blood, sweat, and tears, whether that's failing. The most successful entrepreneur isn't the entrepreneur that might have been the smartest. It might have just been the entrepreneur that did not quit, that decided to keep going through the process, right? And keep trying. The GoDaddy, is it GoDaddy, the one with the sponge?
Yeah.
It's GoDaddy. He said that he tried to do that invention like 192 times, some crazy number.
Didn't have eyes.
Didn't have nothing. It just had the little ridges on the side, and then he's holding. He's like, wait, let me put 2 holes in it so I can hold it. He's like, okay, but where did my thumb go? Okay, let me cut something from the. Oh, wait, why don't I just make this a face? Multi-billion-dollar product, right? So it's trying. It's going through the process. It's not failing. It's not quitting. It's still believing, right? But imagine those 100 and something times of feeling like it's a failure. It's a failure, but it's not a failure. It's going through the process.
Okay,
right?
That was the big like point I didn't agree with. Not the GoDaddy. the statement. That's what started the last argument. It was like, you said, prepare before the platform. Is that the statement?
Well, saying that the preparation comes before the platform.
That's right.
So we use the example of playing basketball. Before you get into the NBA, what do? You're a kid playing on the playground. After you do that, you're a kid playing in high school. After you do that, you're a kid playing in university or college. After you do that, you get selected to be in the NBA, right? The platform is the NBA, but the process that you had to go through beforehand was going through the gauntlet, which is all of these other places that you had to play to develop yourself to be good enough to be selected in that place.
Tough.
Right?
I would say that's the difference. My perspective is the platform is the game, whatever game. It is the high school game, it is the college game, and then it is also the NBA game. It's all the platform because you're in front. It's game time. Lights are on. You know what I'm saying? The gym might be a little more empty, in a high school game compared to the NBA.
I'm saying, when's the last time you watched an overseas ball game?
Come on.
Never.
But you don't. They got people there.
Have you seen it?
It's packed.
Have you seen it?
Cole.
And you didn't even watch your guy play.
I watched the clips.
Heck, yo.
My point.
The clips of what? He scored 0. Sorry, I apologize.
Of him rushing.
It's just straight bricks. Just bricks. Yeah. Just exercise.
The point shouldn't be. It's not me watching it. The point is,
I'm just saying.
there's people. You know what I'm saying? Like there's people watching.
Like a WNBA game. Sorry. Toronto Temple.
There's people there. And like that's when the game starts. So don't feel the discourage of not starting because there's not a lot of people. That is stripping. David only had his family in front of him, and they didn't believe. But that's the only people until it was a couple hundred seeing him kill Goliath that now believe. Until it was a whole kingdom that he was the head of that all believed. But it started with the family, and that's still like stripping.
True. Stripping process. Before being crowned, sometimes you gotta be stripped.
Hey, yo. I don't like how you
I'm just saying, sometimes you gotta be stripped before you're crowned. You know what I'm saying? And that's all. You gotta go through a process before you can have a platform.
King gonna be crowned.
I'm just letting you know, man. Not everybody a king. I'm just saying.
Tough statement.
Not everybody king. Yeah,
everyone's gonna.
Some people princes, some are peasants. Not everybody's a queen.
No, brother.
Some are princesses.
You gotta say the statement differently.
Oh, sorry.
Not everyone's gonna become a king, but everyone has king in them. That's Bible stuff. That's Bible talk. Everyone has a king in them. It's up to you to become
to mine it out.
That king that God sees. Because why would he pick David? Why would he pick Abraham? Why would he pick Moses? They don't look like kings, and the people around them wouldn't say they were gonna be what they became. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you and God to get that situated, son.
At the end of the day, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of the Perspective Podcast. We told you guys that this episode is 139. That means next episode is 140. So make sure you tap in and tune in because we got something special for y'all, man. Y'all know we got to do it big on the 140. It's 140 episodes, man. We've done 140 weeks consistently. Haven't missed it. We here. So you guys know what happens. You guys know that next episode, next week, is going to be a big one. Know that we love you. We're proud of you. We're praying for you guys. Know 3 things are for certain. We got 3 things. God is real. It's number 1. You know what I'm saying? The tax man is coming for you. Oh, I know you guys, your credit card bill, I know you didn't pay off this week. Go pay that off. Don't be just paying the minimum. Pay that off in totality. And number 3, no matter what happens, there's going to be a new episode of Perspective Podcast. Y'all know what it is. You guys know we're just here to give y'all our perspective, to inspire your perspective and impact your mindset. That's it. Something like that. Well, I just switch it up. I'm always, I'm all over the place. Y'all know y'all got room in here with you.
And Joshua.
All right, it is. We love you, proud of you, and we're praying for you. Can't wait to see you guys next episode. Find a king. Or get stripped. Whichever one comes first. Y'all know what it is. Right?